Well, this weekend, the Walk to End Alzheimer steps off at Buffalo's Outer Harbor.
To talk about this year's event, right now we are joined by Nicholas Romano from the Western New York Board of Directors and Whitney Mendel, a caregiver and walk volunteer. It is a pleasure to have you two. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
So big event next couple of days. How are you feeling about the walk?
Excited.
Very excited.
It'll be my first time, so I'm really excited to be there.
All right, let's talk a little bit about why we are here on Saturday. Because last year, we had an amazing turnout. We had probably more than 3,000 people by the water's edge. I think I was really excited about it because there were so many people who were interested. But I think I said this on stage last year. It shows the impact of Alzheimer's and dementia diseases in Western New York. Can you talk a little bit about your involvement and what brought you to our organization?
Sure. I'm relatively new with the Alzheimer's Association. My mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease about 1.5 years ago. And it's been life-changing, as you might imagine. She was a fiercely independent woman, traveled by herself internationally, tent camped by herself. And this disease has taken so much from her so far. And to watch her lose herself and to lose her slowly has been a difficult task.
Can you talk about some of the things that you and maybe other members of your family have learned along this journey? Because a lot of our folks, I mean, you're pretty recent in it. 1.5 years is not that long.
Yep.
What have you guys learned thus far?
Learn to take hold of the moments that you have. Learn to talk openly about what choices can be made. Well, choices can be made by the individual living with dementia and other related diseases. And through the Alzheimer's Association, learn that we're not alone. As soon as I bring this up, it's amazing how many people say,
Absolutely.
Me too, and me three, me four, right? Many people in the same family.
There's a special part about this event with the flowers and the different colors they represent. And we'll bring you in now, being on the board. I'd imagine you hear so many stories from those with the diseases or the caregivers. How has it been for you hearing them?
So similar to what Whitney had said, it's good to know you're not alone, right? So this disease impacted my family back in 2016, multiple members of my family, and soon thereafter I joined the board. And to know the passion out there to fight these diseases and to find the first person cured of Alzheimer's and dementia, that's our goal. There's 5 million people today in America suffering from Alzheimer's. The thought process is maybe by 2050, 15 million people, so it's a disease that's on the rise, and we're doing everything we can to fight it, and we need to fight it.
Part of the reason that we gather this weekend is not only to gather and be together and show this community how strong that we are, but also to raise awareness and to raise money. And this nation is making strides in terms of treatment, and it's been a really exciting year. But there are still strides to be made, I think, in what we do as an organization to reach out to people. As a person whose family has been going through it, is going through it, how did you find navigating this by yourself, or maybe those early days before you found the Alzheimer's Association? What was that like?
I'm a social worker by training, so I had some skill sets to pull on, but Alzheimer's Association was my first call. My mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease again 1.5 years ago, but she had mild cognitive decline before that. And so it was a call that I made actually before the diagnosis arrived because I wanted to know what was available. And even somebody who has helped other people navigate systems, this is still really difficult when it's your own loved one and you're so taxed by it. It knocks you off your game a bit. So I was thankful for other folks, especially Alzheimer's Association, for just normalizing the process and helping me think through what I can do and take the power when you can, where you can.
Very well said. Before we let you go, if people can't make the walk this weekend, there are a number of ways to get involved. They could donate, they could volunteer. What is the best way to get involved?
So first and foremost, the walk is at the Outer Harbor this Saturday at 9:30. That's when registration starts. So please come out. It's supposed to be 75.
Beautiful.
It's supposed to be a nice day, right? If you can't walk this Saturday, there are other walks in the Western New York area. Last week we had the Niagara County Walk. We have some walks coming up in Dunkirk and other parts of the Southern Tier. But if you can't make those walks either, please donate. Help us fight this horrible disease and help us find the first person cured.
There are so many people in our region who are affected by this, and so many families who are going through this time. Know that there are resources out there available. The Alzheimer's Association of Western New York is here to help. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
We will see you on Saturday.
Great.
Can't wait.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.